De veszettő töltesz. Igen. Na most...
Book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small
Nem próbáltam, de amit viszont én próbáltam, az működik.
of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done!
Easy.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Ooh, the tale of the three brothers involves which magical...
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
Tényleg.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Polyjuice.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test
The
your
fucking
knowledge
luck you see
again,
me.
I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Az, hogy megkaptam a könyvet. És így lekocoltam a lányt, hogy ne tegyen több kvízt fel. És most menjünk megtanulni a átváltoztatást. Ennyi.
Revelio.
Ja, jó az. Na. Na, úgy látszik, hogyha belépek a térképről és megnyomom az R3-at, akkor átvált nappalra. Hopp, egy bagoly.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Na lássuk. Bam.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. We'll be here before you know it.
Nincs valami training dummy.
Revelio.
Ott van valami. Ott van egy félre sikerült transzfiguráció. Hát ezt kinyitjuk. De finoman kellett.
Revelio.
Jó. Itt már nincs más. Csak az öregasszony akar valamit mondani. Na csókolom.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Hol?
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Úgy szólnak meg mellékküldetésekkel, mint a szemét. Mi ez? Na jó, hát ilyen Fradi színeket nem használok, elnézést, kiányok. Nem Fradi, bocsánat, Újpest. 26-oson? Mi a fasz? Előző milyen trade volt? Semmilyen. Jó. Küldetések. Nem lettem teli szórva. Igen. Igen. Ez fölküldi. Ez is fölküldi. Na, nézzük, mik vannak itt a legközelebb. Azt hiszem, oda van pont egy. Így. Na, ki glitchel?
So
Itt van a...
frustrating.
Na, mi van?
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned.
Kis
But you must
gazellám.
not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Mata belelant.
I must get to
Jézusom.
class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned.
Oh.
Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands
Ó, hogy a
rather
kislány
freely.
animágus.
Much to my
És
mother's
jelentették
chagrin.
neki, hogy,
That is how I
hogy
managed to spy on
átváltozott
Rookwood and Harmony.
Hogsmeade mellett. És ez egy kicsit olyan kúra feltűnő.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank
Rossz
you for being
kislány.
here during that rather awkward conversation.
Ez komolyan mellékküldetés volt. És te kismanó végig itt hallgattad?
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Rohadék. Hogwarts regália, igen. Küldetések. Travel. Kicsit koszos. Oof. Na, beszéljünk a Poppival. Pippi Poppival.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to curious mind like yours.
$2500, 5500, 6000, 7000.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Imperio. Ó. Nincs közelebbi, de hogy nem. Hopp, egy jó impériumátok. Ja.
Let's go! Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Isn't the sea air refreshing?
You're here. Good. Sebastian, that relic you mentioned, I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her. I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered. Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study. I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished. Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you? I didn't. I promise. Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Hú. Na nézzük.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet. Revelio.
Pókok.
Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Incendio. At least now we know we're not alone in here. Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio!
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
Revelio!
Brilliant.
Papa.
Confringo! Accio!
Most van egy út lefelé, ami nagyon nagy, és van egy arra.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio! Incendio! Potato! Incendio!
Hoppá. Micsoda Lausion Diffusor.
Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
No.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio!
És akkor megyünk arra nagy boss-terület felé.
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Nem biztos, hogy akarom tudni.
hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Repulsor.
Nem ússzuk meg.
Accio.
Még több csont.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Repulsor! If this archway's been barricaded, we
Revelio.
can find a way through.
Repulsor! Lumos. Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lots of bone rattle.
Accio. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! I need to find a safe way across.
Egyszerű.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Visszanő.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
France.
Revelio.
Ja, franc lehet.
Confringo.
Most jöttem ki. Erről jöttünk.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Jó.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa! You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Imperio.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Hát ez most...
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Hát ez beragadt. Incendio. Accio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio.
Menj innen, fiam.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. Accio! This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. That worked. Keep going. Wingardium Leviosa.
Csak ki kell találni, hogy mi a ritmus. Jó, itt egy cut.